Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a quick reading about the full moon in Cancer. This is happening on the 26th of December 2023. So this reading is going to be in two parts as always. The first part we are going to discuss about the general theme of this full moon, what you might experience based on the sign it is happening in. And then we'll look into the cards and see some guidance and what other energies you might encounter so that it's easier for you to navigate these energies. So, that being said, for the general theme, as you can see, this is going to happen in the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign which represents your emotion, your intuition, something which is very subtle. So, during this full moon, you might experience a heightened emotion and a heightened intuition as well. So, there might be a conflict between your heart and mind during this time, and this is the last full moon of 2023. Full moons are generally a time for release work, to let go of things that's not serving you. And this being in Cancer, it focuses on the emotions or something that you have been carrying which is not serving you, to release those emotions. So, in case something comes up, some memories or some suppressed emotions, then just process those, sit with those emotions, write them down, or just discuss with a friend or a mentor and see what needs to be released so that you can be free of those boundaries and you can move forward in your life. This is a good time, being the last month of the year, to just look back and what have been building up in you, what sort of emotions, and what are the things that you have been carrying on which you don't think is being supportive to your growth. Then you can work with those things and let them go. If there are some other issues that's going on with your close relationships, then those might come into focus at this time, and it's a good time to take account of what's good for you and what's not good for you and let them go. So that would be the major focus for this particular full moon. So take time for yourself, sit with yourself, meditate, and then work with these energies that's coming towards you, and then try to process those and release things, um, and let go. That's the main, surrender to the universe and let go of things. So that's the main theme of this full moon. Now let's get into the cards and see what sort of energies you might encounter. We'll look into the book for this particular card because it has beautiful messages. So let's start with the energy oracle cards and see what sort of energies you might encounter during this time. To start with, we have card number 37, third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Oh, okay. No, there are multiple cards that popped out. If it needs to come out, it will. So let's see what other energies. You have the Angel of Balance, and we have Indecision, card number 8. Okay. So, the general energies that you might encounter during this time, there would be a focus on your self confidence and how you present yourself to the world. So, work with your own self confidence, take time for yourself, take time to take care of yourself. Self love is something which is going to be in focus for you during this time. There might be some events that would be happening which might make you feel this self worth issue or just a doubt on yourself. Don't let that affect you. Bring in that balance, because these are some sudden changes that might happen during this time. The angel of balance for me here represents how you trust your intuition. Again, as I was speaking in the general theme, there is going to be a focus on how you balance your heart and your mind. There might be something that your mind is asking you to do, but your heart doesn't support it. So, if that's something that's happening, then make sure you sit with yourself, because your inner being has this guiding light which tells you what next to do. So be focused on that. Try to bring in that balance in your life. If there might be some indecision that might come up during this time. So you might be having multiple choices and you don't know which one to take, with what decision to take, and that's okay, because these are some pent up emotions that has come, and whatever decision you take, you are going to be guided and it would be fine. There is no wrong or right all the time, it's just choices. So make sure that you see what are the pros and cons of the decision that you need to take. Or for some of you, I'm hearing that if it works, that you don't have to take an immediate decision, then let it sit for some time, sleep over that, and then take a proper decision. So these are some of the energies that you might be encountering during this full moon, a couple of days before and after. The day I'm posting is just on the next day, so after this full moon you might see these things. Let's see what else is happening around this full moon, and then we'll take guidance. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Star. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards now is there's going to be a lot of looking back at how things have worked out. For some of you, you may be reminiscing in the past. You might be thinking of whatever has happened in the past. Something from the past might be cropping up as well in your thoughts, and but that's a good thing, because as I was saying in the general theme, that this is the last full moon of this year, so it's a good time to take account of what has happened in the past, what has not worked out, and just process through those to see what new opportunities are coming your way. The Star card for me is the card of healing, of divine guidance, of letting go of things and trusting the universe. So surrender, trusting the universe is a general thing that we are seeing. So look at what has not worked, because that is going to be very, very healing. The Two of Pentacles is again the card of balance, because maybe you're juggling a lot of things at this time. However, it's a good time to see what is working for you and what is not, and letting go of things that's not working out, so that you can go into this journey of working towards your soul mission. If there is something that has always been calling you to do, you will be seeing paths opening up for you. Once you release things that's not helping you grow, you will see that you will be getting guidance on moving forward in your life, something which makes you feel very happy, joyous, and passionate. So I was saying that it could be some of you, it could be your soul calling that you want to start working upon. Maybe start a charity, do something which makes you feel happy, just reach out to people, help someone, something like that in terms of these things. Or for some of you, it could be some creative pursuit. If that's something that you are inclined towards, then you'll see that a path opening up for you for that. So that's something that you might see during this full moon. Let's ask the angels to guide you some more for this, and we'll take one major area of focus and affirmation that you can repeat during this time. So we have the Chariot 7, an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. We have the Two of Water, a relationship that continues to grow closer, okay. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. I think we had a personal issue reach a solution as well here. So, okay. And we have the Moon, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So the angels are trying to tell you that there is a lot of movement coming in for you. You're going to get a lot of achievements. All you have to do is trust yourself and trust your own confidence. Again, the Chariot for me is forward movement, but a balance in that. So just don't rush into things. Take proper decisions. Think of all the pros and cons. Bring in a balance and then move forward. With regards to relationship, there is forgiveness that needs to be done, and the full moon is a good time for forgiveness. If things with someone, it could be a love relationship, it could be a relationship in your family, if anything has not worked out, then just bring that person into your mind and release them. Just forgive them for what they have done. Forgiveness is, as I always say, not for others, it's for us. It's to release you from the bounds or the chains that's been holding you back. Once you let that situation or let that trauma go, you will feel more free and you will be able to work with your emotions. So that's something that you need to focus on. And the moons and Cancer, as I was saying, is also about your intuition. So there's a lot of psychic insights coming in for you. You're going to see the truth of something for some of you. So if things have been hidden from you in the past, things are going to come into light, and you will see things from a different perspective. If there are things that's holding you back, or you are just not able to process them, then release those fears that's holding you back so that you can move towards the path that you're meant to walk in, because that's something the universe is bringing in for you. Now let's see what is the major area of focus and what you can focus upon, and one affirmation with regards to that. So we have emerging into grace. Wow. I open my soul to grace. So there's a lot of soul transformation happening at this time. Again, you can see there are fish in water. There's a water body here which represents your emotions. So you need to focus on your emotions, rest and rejuvenate, because sometimes the full moon energies can be very, very powerful. It can take a toll on your body as well. So if your body asks you to take rest, then it's a good time to take rest. Just sit with yourself, just lie down, close your eyes, and connect with your own intuition and your own emotions, and you will see a lot of guidance coming in, a lot of grace coming in. For me, grace also means getting divine guidance and love. So you are going to get a lot of love and guidance from the universe. All you have to do is connect to that energy, and you will see how beautifully you're being guided to grow forward. So that's the overall messages that we have from the cards. Now we are going to check this card from the book and see what messages we have, and we'll wrap up this reading. Hold on. So this is the full moon in Cancer. Sorry. It says things are likely to get very heated, as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around. So tread carefully as you move towards your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. So, the additional meanings are: meditate to soothe heightened emotions, don't be clingy, stop sulking, have you had enough family time lately? So, there's a lot of heightened emotions that you might experience during this time. So, just don't worry, everything will be fine, all will be as it should be, everything is happening in divine timing. Just spend more time with yourself and spend time with your family if that's what is needed. Meditate and don't be too clingy or don't be too sulky. Just try to bring that balance and bring in some happiness and joy. Anything that fills your heart with happiness and joy, try doing that, because that will help you bring in the balance that is needed at this time. So that's all I have for you in this reading. I hope it resonates. Please put it in the comments if it did. I would love to hear from you, and I'm going to see you in another reading soon. Sending you lots of love and light for this full moon. Bye bye.